Trey Songz, I believe, is either going to be in court very soon or he is going to be writing a big check. That's my assessment once you see this video that we're about to show you. It is from 2013. A woman has come forward and she and her attorney have basically sent a letter to Trey Songz saying, we are interested in discussing a settlement with you, a very, very large settlement. We'll get to the dollar amount in a moment, but first, here is the incident she's talking about. This is at Foxwoods Casino in 2013, she says, at a party, and she's in a bikini. Trey Songz is standing next to her, and this happens.
I won't take a picture of that.
I will censor a bit. What he's saying basically is boobies in the open. He did not use the word boobies in the open, and repeatedly said it like a chant after pulling down her bikini top.
So the lawyers for the woman have sent a demand letter to Trey Songz and said, we will gladly settle this for somewhere north of $5 million. So now they have to figure this out. There is something interesting about this, Charles. You mentioned that this happened in 2013.
Mm-hmm.
The statute of limitations for something like this, we checked, this is Connecticut.
In Connecticut, right.
Is 3 years. Now, there's one exception to that, which is, well, there are several, but the one that applies here would be if she didn't really have a memory of it and it somehow got triggered within the last 3 years.
In the letter, that's exactly what they refer to. They say that she had really put this all behind her, had forgotten about it, but then seeing the headlines in recent years of all the other allegations that have been made against Trey Songz, and to this point, he has not been convicted of anything. Never been a criminal case that he was convicted of. But those exceptions don't apply. But anyway, the point is that she saw those stories.
The weird thing about this,
and that triggered her to remember.
And the thing about the statute of limitations that's interesting to me is, it sounds to me that she is conscious. She's an adult at the time, so she's conscious that it happened. But then I think what they're saying is she forgot about it.
Well, the way they describe
what I mean?
Harvey, well, at least when I read the letter, I took it as not that she forgot, but as a repressed memory, and that was.
I think that's going to be the issue in the case.
I mean, this is a guy who can't stay out of trouble. The woman says she was triggered from an incident in Vegas that was dropped by authorities, a sexual assault investigation. But he also has a pending $20 million lawsuit from another woman who alleged that he raped her in 2016. So if these claims are true, it kind of seems he has a pattern of this type of behavior.
Well, and the other thing, Cachet, is it's on video. So in terms of what he did, hard to dispute what he did because you see it happening.
Right.
So that one, you know, we know what I mean, it's clear what he did.
Right.
The only issue is, it's really a technical legal issue. Does this fall inside or outside the statute of limitations? If it is within the statute of limitations, now
Harvey,
he may not want to take a
chance.
chance.
That's the statute of limitations for a criminal charge, right? Or also is that also for a civil suit?
Yeah, it's 3 years for civil. Now, the thing about it is, I don't know that he wants to roll the dice and hope that if this ends up going to trial or pretrial, the judge is going to throw it out on the statute. You know, he is clearly going to be talking to his lawyer and saying, should we just try to settle this thing? Because if we lose the statute of limitations, there's this video and we're going to get killed in court.
Right.
Kelly, Detroit, Michigan. For sure, Trey Songz should have kept his hands to himself. In the video, you can see she's really uncomfortable. She's not like girls going wild, like where she wanted to keep her boobs out and shake them.
Right.
You know, so definitely you can see that she's uncomfortable for sure.
I think you're absolutely right. I mean, this is not going to be a case where they're going to say, oh, she knew we were playing together. You can see this whole thing unfold.
Yeah.